Hello. Salutations and greetings from Marge. Like the Simpson, not the truck driver on Pee Wee Herman. Made it to another day. Yesterday was an emotional roller coaster, and as I told Mike, I'll bring him up in a minute. My story of yesterday, I am not an adrenaline junkie. Nope. Don't spend a lot of time on roller coasters. Do not like that. High vibrational is, I like to give it to people. I like it to be in control of it. We'll say that. And I am not in roller coasters, but I've been on large roller coasters. I went to Worlds of Fun in Kansas City one time and went on a big one. It's for other people. That is not for me. I would rather, I don't know, I guess, have an exchange with the stranger, get that kind of exhilaration because I have more control that way. So yesterday, Tucker as well. I just cheers. That was the level of my anxiety yesterday. And everything went awry to the point that I have to actually do more. This is how yesterday went. It was like every time I turned around, are you kidding me? I guess maybe if I put up a more stationary place, made my arrangements more clear. I thought I was clear enough, but evidently there are discrepancies. So that will get me through the next 10 minutes or so. So I have anxiety enough as it is for situations because I know, because of the things I know and the experiences that I had, that, and so yesterday was all about me trying to transmute my fears, because every time a possibility of a negative outcome would pop into my head, I would have to just think of a better, just know that everything is going to be okay, and that I need not to be fearful. He's 9 now, and this is a different veterinarian that he's ever been to, and then so there's anxiety in that, and I can't let them pick up on it, so I just get to transmute. And then Loretta's so sensitive, I have to protect her from my anxiety also. So I drop him off, he said call at 3. I started calling about 10 minutes till. Never been real good at direction. It was busy, and it's like a 2-minute drive, so I just jumped in my big red truck and drove over there, and she said that it'd probably be another hour. He was fine, and I recognize I am so blessed with this veterinarian, that because he is the cheapest in town, and I hope one day, and he should be leading the way to show what other people can do and be able to benefit more, and his employees should be able to prosper because they are in it for the animals. And there are other veterinarians around that maybe they were, but they lost their sight. They got too focused on what colleges they wanted their kids to go to and what cars they wanted to drive, and it became less about the animals. And prices are inflated. It's funny how supply and demand, they always say, they're checks and balances, just keep it. No, it happens every day. And people that just say it doesn't, you're a liar. It doesn't change the outcome. Light is blasting out dark, so whatever. You guys are assholes, and you're gonna get your fucking karmic retribution, so whatever. It's gross. You're gonna fail. That's what's gonna happen. If you're a dick in life, you're gonna fucking fail. It's the bottom line. So, they said he was not quite ready when I checked in at 3, and I was like, alright, well, I'll go get a haircut. It'll be a haircut day. It will just make this day even better. So I go see Calvin, And I'm a joker. My life is a joke. I'm a fool. It's true. And here's an example of how. So I go in and there's a man in the chair. There's another young man in the other chair. And so I go in and I'm walking in and I have my keys in my hand. Or I get out of the big red truck, I hit the knob or the button on the truck, and I go in and there's two men in the chair, and I was like, alright, well, I will go take care of another errand. You know, I'll come back in an hour, maybe tomorrow. And so I look down at my keys and I'm like, they don't look right. I have kind of an idyllic, it's like the more aware, awake, whatever you want to call it, fucking I become, spiritual, whatever, the more idyllic my memory is, like fucking Sheldon. It's been like that anyway, but it's just developing more and more. So I look at my keys and I'm like, that doesn't look right. So I'm like, my truck key is not on my key. So I'm backtracking, I'm looking, you know, to see if the driver's side, no, I made sure it was secure the night before. So I'm like, well, maybe. So I'm trying the windows, I'm like, and I walk around to the driver's side, and I just by the seatbelt, on the inside of the seatbelt where it latches, I can see the top just enough to, like a top of a fucking finger going, how are you gonna handle this now? You gonna fucking flip out? Nah. I'm getting too old to flip out. I'm getting too tired to flip out, so it's like, I guess I'm getting my hair cut now, because now I'm thinking, because now it's like I'm about a 40-minute walk home to get the spare key and back. It's almost 4, what time is it? Now I'm like doing the Tucker, I gotta get Tucker. I'm only supposed to be here for a minute. So I go inside, I'm like, well, and then I thought maybe that it was going to be longer because there was 2 guys in the chair, but they were together, and he was the guy that was wrapping up in the chair. The kid left with him, and then another young kid. Same like scenario, only 2 different guys. It was weird because the guys, like it was like their stepsons, because they didn't look like them, but they were like teenagers, and that was kind of peculiar in itself. And so the shift happened. And these other 2 young dudes came in, and I was just like, you could see I'm trying to calculate, and I'm getting anxious, and I was like, well, I guess I'm getting my hair cut now. So I get in the chair, and I'm like, this will make me feel better, and I'll calm down, and I'll get to think. I learned to take pause. It's taken me many years to pause, have that pause, because sometimes I don't, and I'm not going to always, I'm an Aries. Sometimes, fuck the pause. I'm on it. I launch. It's my instinct. It's what's. I do have enough sense that if I overcompensate, I will make amends. Or I hope to always have that recognition of when I need to. Anyway, so I'm sitting in the chair and I'm like, well, I could always take a cab, and I was like, or I could rely on the kindness of strangers. I'm like, I have an offer. I said, I will pay for one of you. If one of you would give me a ride, I will be glad to pay for your haircut. And then because I can't see, because I'm doing what Calvin's telling me. Head all the way down, chin your chest. I freaking love his haircuts. So, I just got out of the shower, and it's chilly today. That's the only reason why I'm wearing a hat. The cut connection, is that commercial? Salem? He's rad. So, that was all acid. So Marge, how's your throat chakra doing? I'm sorry, this is terribly rude, but necessary, because that was all acid from my coffee. I'm not ready to quit coughing yet, so anyway, moving on. One man said he would oblige. Or I guess the kid was like, I guess he didn't have a license, and I guess I'm not a really good judge of age anymore because I'm not. I never really have been. But now it's like getting harder. So I met a kid the other day, I thought he was at least, I don't know, 22, 23, and he was like 19. Anyway, I'm like, to age, see, and that just goes to show of the change of the climate, that age is how you feel. It has nothing to do with how many years you've been on the planet, because there's a lot of people I had, when I was 5, had more life experience than a lot of people I met now, my age, that are in freaking 40s, and it's a double-edged sword in itself. Anyway, so Mike, the older dude, was like, you know, you don't gotta pay for my haircut, and maybe if I'm ever stuck on the side of the road, you can help me. And I'm like, I'm sure I can. I'm mechanically inclined. So he gives me, I'm gonna wrap this up because I don't like long videos. So he gave me a ride home and back, and I was able to pick up Tucker in time. Now, the whole point of this story is, sometimes I go on autopilot, I just get through things, and then I process the emotion of it later. That is the pause that I am learning to come in to find out. And with him, because it was different, and I still had anxiety, and he ate this morning, so I feel better. He did not eat last night. He ate some potatoes, and he was eager about it, so I did see steps, but there was also other symptoms that he hadn't had before. There's some diarrhea, and he's extra lethargic. And he was okay, and his teeth were clean. But you can never, you know, poison, man-made poison is toxic, and you never know what the outcome is going to be. So that's any man-made toxins. That's pharmaceuticals. That's alcohol. That is not cannabis. Cannabis is made of the earth. It does not fall into that category of mad science, madman science. So fools are taken care of. Even the vet was less than I had calculated. I know that all of my needs are met. I have faith in that every day, and every day I'm given examples. The more faith I put out of that knowing, I'm given examples of, yep, you do, and this, yep, you're taken care of, yep, you're good, yep, you got nothing to worry about, yep, stuff is okay. See, he wants to go after the cat. Ow! I put up my arm and he ran into my elbow. He's fine. He's just fine. So, alright, I guess that's my... Oh, wait. No, break it up. Don't be staunchy, nobody. So, the good news is what the good news I want to land on this note. Besides the fact that he is ready to chase the cat again. Benny's like, whoa, what's up? Artie's like, everybody, peace out, man. Chill out. Artie's the peacemaker. So the best part about this is, it is 2018. When I started my journey of, in 1999, of, when my enlistment, my whole story where it really started, I had so much anger and hate in me that I was like, people couldn't love me because I did not love myself at all. And through the journey, I've met men like Mr. Iski and Fred, and they have taught me the masculine side of self-love and what it is to be a good person and true, and that, you know, there's so much good in both of these men. Their health had been compromised recently, and but they are both healthy. Well, when I think about Mr. Iski, I used to think about how often he would tell me, Marge, don't sweat the small stuff, and it's all small stuff. And there's some that are smaller than others, but the fact is that he can see the change in me, that I have found peace. And my whole hope in life is to help other people that have been filled with dis-ease to find peace. Take out the dis and just be at ease. So thank you for sharing your time with me today. I hope you all have a rad day. Peace.